Well, we got news involving the Pine Barrens. Unfortunately, they found a body in the Pine Barrens, and luckily News 12 is covering this. Just another example of the kind of stuff we deal with here in the middle of the island. And let's go to the story right now on News 12.
Right now, a woman's body found during a search for a missing woman in Suffolk, and police are working to identify the victim as neighbors wait and hope for answers. News 12's Julia Rosier has the latest.
The search for a missing woman out east led police to discover the body of a female in the woods in a remote part of Manorville.
It's unsettled right now. Everyone's concerned.
Suffolk police say they found the body in the woods off of Connecticut Avenue between River Road and South River Road around 3 p.m. on Wednesday. Detectives believe the cause of death to be criminal in nature. Officials have not yet identified the body, but Suffolk police and Riverhead police have been out in the area searching for 63-year-old Kathleen Trent, who's been missing since January 29th. People who live in Kathleen's neighborhood say it's heartbreaking.
She's a nice woman. Like I used to see her almost every day, and she just hi, how are you?
Trent's son.
When they talk about the Sopranos dumping bodies in the New Jersey Pine Barrens, well, Long Island is basically, this has been happening a lot lately.
Reported her missing after not seeing
really
or
sad.
hearing from her since January 27th. She was last seen at her home in Riverhead, about 6 miles from where the body was found in Manorville.
I hope we're gonna find her soon.
I mean, I hope she's safe wherever she is, and I hope she's found.
I know exactly where that is, too.
Cover it back to the community.
Police say the Suffolk County Medical Examiner's Office is working to identify the body and determine the cause of death, but anyone with information is asked to call the police. In Manorville of Suffolk County, Julia Rosier, News 12.
So where they are, I'll show you where they are. Connecticut Avenue and the power right-of-way right over here. This is where they are right here. So you can see here the Pine Barrens. It's a beautiful area, but something horrific may have happened here, or the body was dumped here. But this is Suffolk County Parklands area, and this is the area that was involved in very peacefully, very remote area of Long Island. Looking here, they have a couple of other stories. Channel 7 covered it, but only very briefly. I think they only covered it very briefly. Let's see. I think they first at 4.
For a missing woman turns into a mystery on Long Island.
Yeah, while searching.
Channel 7 actually covered this pretty well, but earlier. For some reason, at 5 and 6 o'clock, they were gearing to the snobs, and they really weren't covering much news. But actually, they covered this at 4 o'clock. I'm kind of surprised. We'll play this.
It wasn't.
Now, 2 weeks later.
Whoops, I do apologize for that error.
Search for a missing woman turns into a murder mystery on Long Island.
Yeah, while searching for the missing 63-year-old woman, police found a body. They made the discovery in the woods near Connecticut Avenue in Manorville, and now they are trying to piece this together. Is the body they discovered that of the missing mother who disappeared late last month?
And again, this is in the Pine Barrens.
Lindsay Tuckman.
The search for a missing 63-year-old woman in Suffolk County taking a frightening turn as police come across a dead body while scouring the woods Wednesday afternoon. Kathleen Harrison Trent, a mother and grandmother known by her friends as Kathy, was reported missing by her son back on January 29th. She was last seen at her home on Forge Road in Riverhead.
I thought it was fake. I thought I was dreaming. You know,
I know that area
her son, and
very well.
I asked him, is it true? And, you know, he said yes. He said they tried calling her and she wasn't picking up, and that wasn't like her, which it wasn't.
Now, 2 weeks later, while searching a wooded area on Connecticut Avenue near River Road in Manorville, an unidentified woman was found, dead by police.
We don't know if it's her yet.
Kathy's godsister fears the worst for someone who she says has a heart of gold.
She didn't have a bad bone in her body. Anybody who knew her, loved her, anybody she came in contact with, if they needed anything, if she could give, she would.
Kathleen's friends say she worked as a security guard at the popular Riverhead Raceway, and that everyone in the community has been looking for her and praying for her and her family.
Oh God, I was just destroyed. I was like, oh Lord, you know, let everything be fine, you know, because that's what we all wish, that everything is fine. We got to remember her as she was. She was a good person, good, kind person.
The medical examiner's office is working to determine the identity of the woman found here in the woods, as well as the cause of death. But at this point in the investigation, officials do say it appears to be criminal in nature. In Suffolk County, Lindsay Tuckman, Channel 7 Eyewitness
So that's
News.
the story. And then up next,
those stories in just a minute, but we're going to begin this afternoon with breaking news. A man is dead after being...
did they actually cover that at 5? That's interesting. I didn't... Oh, that must have been another... That must have been another breaking news story earlier on. But yeah, at 4 o'clock they tend to cover more news for whatever reason. But there's a story right there. So, and then there's something else. Woman arrested in connection with 1993 cold case involving newborn found dead in Calverton, which looks like the Pine Barrens too. They only have 22 seconds here, but
1993 cold case involving the death of a child in Calverton. News 12 has learned Denise Reichman-Merker has been arrested in connection with this case. Her attorney tells News 12 Merker is charged with murder. As we've reported, the baby's body was discovered in a field opposite the former Grumman Airport. Merker.
Yeah, that's EPCAL now, but yeah. So again, this is the area that is involved in this area right here, and as far as where she lived, it wasn't that far away. The woman, it may not be her. Hopefully, it's not her. But she's not far away. She's off this road right here, Forge Road, and this mobile home development. This is where they were right here. So it's not all that far away. We don't know how if it is her or not, or we'll find out soon enough, I guess. But this is very disturbing. You could be hiking and come across this kind of stuff in the Pine Barrens. It makes you feel really uneasy, for sure. And then another example of what we deal with here in the middle of the island. I'll just play this. It's kind of unrelated, but
on New York State.
This is about the potholes along Middle Country Road. Middle Country Road between the Smith Haven Mall and County Road 83 is a disaster, and it's been forgotten by the state. It's not a priority for them because it's not in the South Shore. It's not where the quote-unquote important, spoiled rich people, the rich white finance professionals live, who lost a lot of money on Wall Street today. But a lot of people are speaking up about this, and it's just another example of how the middle of the island is treated.
To address the pothole problem on Middle Country Road, local lawmakers say they're creating dangerous conditions and causing crashes. Our Logan Crawford has
and the 58 goes down this way, too.
The potholes on Middle Country Road have Selden residents fed up.
It's a death trap sometimes.
John Rose says he's seen crash after crash here, and something needs to be done. He shared this video from his bagel store surveillance camera.
It causes cars to zigzag into the turning lane, causes head-on collisions, causes cars to flip over.
And while on the scene, News 12 saw an overturned car on Middle Country Road.
It's very dangerous over there.
But they did not say if a pothole is to blame.
We need to save lives.
News 12 first told you about this
People
pothole
trying to
problem
dodge the
earlier
potholes.
this week. Now, Suffolk County lawmakers are demanding the state act.
And that's going to come a total resurfacing of Middle Country from 347 to County Road 83. We're having a bad winter, so it's getting worse. You know, potholes, they just get bigger and bigger.
County lawmakers say there is a list of issues with Middle Country Road that need to be addressed, like possibly adding more traffic lights, crosswalks, and a median to make the road safer.
Yeah, it's not very pedestrian
the first thing that needs to be done is fixing the potholes. In a statement to News 12, Suffolk County Executive Ed Romaine says although the DOT has said this road would be paved in 2027, I urge them to move the date up as soon as possible.
Yeah, it
Residents
needs to be moved
hope their
up.
pothole problem ends soon. Logan Crawford, News 12.
Yeah, of course they took care of some.
We just heard from a spokesperson from the state moments ago. We're told the DOT are working to expedite the resurfacing project on Middle Country Road, and crews will perform maintenance as needed.
Yeah, well, they need to get it done like this summer, all right, because it's falling apart. But this is the kind of stuff you get to deal with in the middle of the island, you know. It's the kind of stuff. So, this is the kind of stuff you get to deal with. Of course, they barely covered this fire that happened in Hempstead. That only got 25 seconds. But the one in Belmore got a
this
lot.
morning after a massive house fire.
There's been a lot of fires, too, going
other
on.
Homes. Take a look at this new video. You see flames shooting from one of those homes. The Nassau
What's
Fire
going on with all these fires? I'm guessing it's due to the space heaters. But anyway, it's mainly about the Pine Barrens. So, again, we have this story. It happened in a wooded area Wednesday afternoon. So this happened. The body was found at 3:21 p.m. on Wednesday. So They have to do an autopsy, and then we'll find out the woman's identity. But they do say that this is criminal in nature, so it is a murder. So again, this kind of stuff going on in the Pine Barrens is really disturbing for sure. And it's just another example of the kind of stuff that happens in the middle of the island, while the South Shore gets to live in much more relative harmony. So anyway, that's what I got for you right now on this. And as soon as we get more updates, I'll probably make another video about this, because this does involve the Pine Barrens and safety and hiking there. And you got to wonder, now you have criminals roaming around the woods. It's very disturbing, for sure. Definitely makes you think twice about, being there. So anyway, just got to pay attention to your surroundings. Even in the Pine Barrens now, you're not safe. There's only one place that's really safe, relatively speaking, and that's in the South Shore Enclave. And that's just about it when it comes to Long Island. And if you want to really be safe in the Pine Barrens, well, I suggest you go shut up and go hike in New Jersey. Yeah. Anyway, that's it.